Hello, welcome back to ZimCo Survival, and today I'm going to be doing a review on Stormproof Sweetfires, a new product from UCO. Now, before we get into the review, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button and hit subscribe so you can get more information videos from us. Also go ahead and leave a comment in the description and let us know how we did. So basically, this review is going to be about their new product. They came out with these, I think, primarily because of the failure of their first Sweetfire, strikeable tinder, which was just named Sweetfire, which had a tendency of going out very quickly. You literally, if the smallest of breezes touched it, it went out, and it wouldn't ignite quickly enough, so it wouldn't stay lit. And the problem was, I personally burned through half a box worth before I got the first one to stay lit. I did a review video showing that. You can see it in the description below. We will have a link there for you guys. We will also have affiliate links to all these products, the different UCO products, if you guys want to take a look at that as well. But for the most part, their first one was a complete failure, at least from my experience. Terrible product. So I saw, well, actually one of my my watchers, my viewers, saw that they'd come out with a new one that they called UCO Stormproof Sweetfire, which is what this is right here. And if you watch the other UCO video, you'll see just how different they are. The original one just had a little match head right at the tip, and this one, basically half of the thing is match head. So what they did, my guess is, attempted to increase the burn time so that they could, make sure it lit when you struck it. And in my experience, I have tested these and they do work. They do light reliably every time. I have not had one go out for no reason. I've had them go out because of rain, and I've had them go out because I dropped them and they ended up getting smothered. So it does happen, but they haven't just gone out for no apparent reason. I do not know if these will burn in water or not. They are labeled as stormproof, so if they're stormproof like their stormproof matches, then they should burn underwater. I'm not sure. We'll go ahead and test that out in this video. But basically, let's go ahead and show you guys the box. There it is. It's kind of a standard striker on the side, push open type matchbox. Inside, what you're going to get is, this is the 20 pack. They do sell them in 8 packs, so you don't have to buy the 20 if you don't want to, but this is basically what you're going to get. You're going to get 4 individually wrapped packages. Each one has 5 of the tinders in them. So in this particular one, like I said, you're getting the 20, and that's what the inside is going to look like. You also get a sealed package of 2 extra strikers, just in case the box gets wet and you need an extra striker. But let me go ahead and show you guys how these things burn really quick. So basically, they light really easily. You have your striking surface here. These do not strike anywhere for safety reasons, because they do burn very hot, and they're not the easiest things to put out. So for safety reasons, they do not strike anywhere. You have to actually have a striking surface on the box. But let's go ahead and strike it. As you can see, 1 strike and it ignites. These things burn stupid hot. So, as you can see, there's a lot of match head there, and it is burning the shit out of my fingers. Ow. Hot. Okay, so there we go. Burned down. But as you can see, now the tinder is lit. So, unlike their first version, this one is actually really reliable. You know that it's going to light when you strike it. Now, in this state, it will go out in water, just like any other fire tinder will, or most fire tinders will. So as soon as that flame portion burns out, any stormproof nature is already gone. Let's go ahead and toss that over there. And we're going to go and we're going to light one up, and we're going to test it out in some water. Now, there's a little bucket of water. And we're going to go ahead and open up another one of these. Strike it. Woo, that one didn't start. There we go. Okay, now it started. So there we go. And here's the water. Let's go ahead and... Nope. Not stormproof. So there you go. It went out the second it hit that water. Not stormproof at all. Okay, so that answers that question. Just hit it and fizzled like a normal match. So they are not stormproof. Now you guys know. And now I know. That's a good thing to know. UCO, if you stick stormproof on the top of the box, when you guys are known for stormproof matches, people like me are going to expect it to be the same as the matches. So maybe you should use the same match material on these too. Just a thought. But basically, there you go. They do burn for approximately 7 minutes. They are not a extremely long burning tinder. They do have one called the UCO Behemoth. I have also done a video on that, which is the UCO Sweetfire Behemoth. They are huge. They are stupid big, but they burn for 15 minutes. I do not recommend them, but I did a video on them. That link will also be in the description as well. So take a look at that if you're looking for something even bigger. But these will burn for 7 minutes, and according to the box, and based on my experience, they burn for about that long, give or take 30 seconds or so. But price-wise, they are a bit expensive. I'm going to be honest with you, they are a little bit pricey. They're about 10 bucks for a box, which, in my opinion, Coghlan's makes one as well. And honestly, I'm going to say I personally still use the Coghlan's more so than I use the UCOs, because the Coghlan's light up just as well, burn almost as long, and they burn for 6 minutes instead of 7. They're much more compact. They're lighter. They're more compact. They still light up really easily. So, and they're cheaper. They're about half the price. So, I still use the Coghlan's. In my opinion, these are nice. They're certainly premium fire starters. But is it worth the extra price when a Coghlan's works just as well, or almost just as well? To me, not really. I do like the fact that they are all, inside of plastic bags inside. So, longevity wise, they will definitely last longer. In fact, it says right on the bag, to prolong shelf life, keep in the, store in the bag, any unused starters in the bag. So they are definitely keeping longevity in mind, for preppers and survivalists. Emergency purposes, they want to make sure these are good when you need them, which is always a good thing to do. It's that kind of attention to detail. I also like the fact that they give you those extra fires, extra strikers. But coming from a budget-minded point of view, I don't have a ton of money to throw around, so I buy this stuff and I splurge on it to do reviews for you guys. But I'm not rich, and I can't blow a ton of money on things. So from a usability, because of budget point of view, I tend to stick with the Coghlan's when I'm using a strikeable tinder. They're cheaper. Like I said, they're about half the price. You still get 20. They still light up pretty much just as well. They burn almost as long. They burn for 6 minutes instead of 7. And in my opinion, they're just equal to the Sweetfires, but they give me a better I don't know how to describe it, better value for my dollar. I get more out of my dollar that way, which I pay a lot of attention to. But my overall review of these, my overall rating, is going to have to be a 4 out of 5. And the reason I'm not giving it a 5 out of 5, because they do exactly what they say they're going to do, except they're not stormproof. But they do ignite easily. They do burn long and hot. They do light the first time. You don't have them blowing out in the wind. So they do behave the way they should. My problem with them is the price. At almost $10 for 20, you're talking about 50 cents per fire starter, which is pretty expensive for something like this. So I do recommend them for people who are building survival kits and they want a really reliable strikeable tinder. These are probably as reliable as you're going to find. So if you want to build a kit and you want to make sure you're getting top quality equipment, then the UCO Sweetfires are definitely going to be a good option for you guys. So if that's what you're looking for, by all means. But for me, I personally find the cost, to be a little bit high. But that's just my opinion. That's my view. I'm going to give them 4 out of 5. But thank you guys for watching. That's the end of the review. And as always, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me out. Leave comments. Let me know how I'm doing. And thank you guys for watching. But as always, if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe.